What is up, everybody? Without any further ado, we are finally going to break down Nassourdine and Imavov taking on Joaquin Buckley, guys. Absolutely great fight. I feel like this showed a lot about both fighters, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. You're going to notice that Nassourdine has like a very, not too bladed, but he has that somewhat karate stance, He's very movement focused. He's always moving. When it comes to his feet, he has sort of that bouncing stance. Comes out immediately pressuring Buckley. Now, as Nassourdine pressures, he doesn't really throw too much. It's really more so he'll throw kicks, he'll pump out his jab, but he's not really gonna unload unless you give him something to counter. Buckley is an extremely explosive fighter. We all know this. This was a little before the little run he had. This is when he was still in middleweight. However, nevertheless, still a great fighter. Still a great challenge for Imavov. Mean counter. And that's the sort of counter that he's going to be looking to land against Borjilo. He's going to look to catch him coming in. Very low hands. Very confident in the octagon. That's the one thing about this guy. He's very confident. This is another position that he's going to have to know how to work in, because Caio is going to look for the takedown. He's going to look to grapple him on the ground. And one of the main parts of the fight is going to be seeing, okay, how does Nassourdine react to the grappling, and where does his cardio go from it in the latter rounds? That was a phenomenal front kick. Wow, right? Look at this. Jawing at him, standing in his face. This guy is, he gets... What we're seeing Nassourdine do is he is just trying to keep control, keep pace, and keep Buckley against the octagon so that Buckley has minimal explosive ability, right? When he has him trapped here, he can hold on to him. He can get knees in. He can get elbows in. He can be the controller of pressure. Good elbow off the break. Jarring at him now. He's managed to keep Buckley against the octagon for the majority of this fight. Trapping Buckley up against the octagon once again. Let's see if he unloads anything major with it being late in the round. Nice knee. Buckley got him in underhooks. Whew. Throwing heavy off the break. There Nassourdine is with that pressure. Great sprawl again. Goes to the back. Heavy ground strikes. Vicious. And this is going to be great energy to bring against Caio, because Caio is going to eventually get the fight to the ground. So if Nassourdine is able to reverse and get off strikes like this and dominate like this, that'll be good. Pretty solid round one form. Let's see how he comes out round two. Let's see if he applies a little bit more pressure with the striking. We see him playing a little bit more, feigning a little bit more with the hands there. Buckley's been going to that kick a little bit. All right, Buckley's goal is just to explode off the cage. He respects the counter power of Nassourdine, so he isn't just, running out and throwing a bunch of hooks and straights and stuff. Nassourdine with some counter shots there. Very quick counter strike. This guy is good. And he's been able to keep Buckley against the octagon the whole fight. Nassourdine's getting a little bit more comfortable. I feel like Buckley's putting a lot more at him this round. He's defending well. He's countering well. I would really like to and see this was the first time, or one of the first time, that Buckley really pressured and crashed inside, and Nassourdine didn't step off until the very last second and got backed up and punched on the whole way to the cage, right? Kyle's gonna bring pressure. I'll just say that. He was able to get off once off the cage, though, get it back to center octagon and land a heavy strike there and some more hooks. Heavy strikes in the middle. These guys are throwing. Nassourdine looking for a takedown here. Secures the takedown. Let's see how he can control Buckley on the ground. Buckley's looking to build base. Nice ankle pick by Nassourdine there. That's nice. Keeps Buckley to the ground. Gets the Dagestani handcuff. Rolls him over. Landing ground and pound strikes. And Buckley's main thing is just getting up and building base. Nassourdine going to get some hooks. Getting the hooks in. Going for a submission here. That's on the chin. That's more of a face crank than a rear. Yeah, see how it's more on the chin there. That's what Khabib got Conor with up against the octagon. Khabib looked like he was breaking his face, though. Conor said it felt like his face was about to pop. Either way. Nassourdine with control here. Has his body lock. Buckley is trying to control his wrist here. One of the things Buckley could do here is grab a wrist and turn into Nassourdine Imavov to gain top control, but he seems to kind of just be sitting here jarring at him. Nassourdine just hit him with something that cut him bad. I don't know if that blood is coming from his mouth, I'm not sure. His head, I'm not sure. Nassourdine going for another little cheeky submission here. Rolls him over, turns him up, flattens him out. Buckley's able to use his weight to keep it moving here. Nassourdine really eyeing for that submission. Let's see how he comes out in the third round, right? For a guy that is naturally a striker, to have over a minute of grappling, no matter defensive or offensive, it does do something to your cardio. So let's see how Nassourdine comes out in this third and final round. To take into account his fight with Kyle, it's 5 rounds. Let's see. Buckley is on the gas 100% here. Nassourdine staying at range, eating that kick still. Buckley's working at it. He's worked it every round. Ooh, good uppercut from Nassourdine. Oh, Buckley with another explosive combination. Nassourdine wise to it, ducks off, gets the body lock. He's going to try to initiate the grappling again. Let's see what he can do here. He should use Buckley's body weight. Exactly. Buckley is leaning forward, take him forward. Use his body weight against him. If I'm Buckley, I'm looking to use the cage, get one knee up in front of me just like that. Nassourdine's doing a good job at trapping that leg. Buckley just needs to shake off the lock now. Bring it up. Use it underhook. Yep, shimmy it up. Good job by Buckley to get off the cage, but good knee by Nassourdine. Nassourdine looks a little tired here. Looks a little withered, but he's still keeping distance. He's still putting that lead out there. Nice little cheeky flying knee attempt. Paid for it. Ooh. Nice little uppercut from Nassourdine Imavov. Staying in the face of Buckley now. Looking at the clock a bit there. Still 3 minutes left in this fight. That is a lot of time. That is a lot of time. That's not a good time point to get gassed out at. He is still doing good defensively. Nice little counter there. Buckley is just really putting it all on the line here, forcing Nassourdine to win this fight. So that grappling clearly did something to Nassourdine. He is much more immobile now. He's not pressuring Buckley up against the octagon like he was doing in the first and second rounds. Buckley is somewhat controlling the pace here. Really putting it on Nassourdine. Nassourdine using that jab to keep him back. Taking another shot. Buckley able to shuck it up. Gets up to the octagon. Buckley isn't going for it. Nice little combination. 1-2 straight down the middle. Nassourdine welcoming him back to the center. Nassourdine looking to just hold Buckley here and wear him out. Knees, elbows. He's had really good slicing elbows on every break now. Ooh! Buckley really letting Nassourdine have it, and he's eating it. He hasn't dropped. He isn't getting stunned. Nice sprawl from Buckley, but oh, nice knee. Buckley is bringing it all to Nassourdine, and Nassourdine is being forced to keep on going. He does look tired now. A little under 50 seconds to go now. These guys have put on a phenomenal fight. Nassourdine doing great at landing the precision shots, the counter shots. For the first 2 rounds, he had phenomenal pressure. He's still just standing in the face of Buckley, letting shots fly. Absolutely great performance from Nassourdine Imavov to get the win against a very scary Joaquin Buckley.